Get ready for the attack! This. Get to the field! Come on, soldier! What are you doing? Wall decor. No, man. Lasher will tell you that is not wall decor. This is wall decor. I gotta hold on. I got you too, Captain. Let's go number 2. Tiny Nut, get over here! What'd you say? No! You chum! Come on, man! Done! The real one, fair and square. What the heck is that? I'm a mute. What's a mute? I came from the year 1946. The Juggernaut wasn't even born at the time. I was born in 1946. It's just that in the new ones, I'm not born in 1946. But then I end up dying in the year 1946. So nothing really makes sense anymore. Yeah, I gotta go. You're gonna win this. So after years and research, but I finally figured out the X-Men timeline. Yeah, I said it. I figured it out. And when I say that, I didn't mean that I was researching on why Maggot looks like a blue person. Just look at a weird face. No, because Dark Phoenix has finally come out, and Mystique is dead. How is she dead? She was in the original trilogy. And Dark Phoenix is a prequel. That's all there is to it. So how is this possible? It's like, here's Mystique entering the original trilogy, and here's Dark Phoenix about to blow her head off. And where was Wolverine during Dark Phoenix? Like, was he sleeping? No, because the Wolverine takes place in the future of the original trilogy. And Jean doesn't look like this anymore, so how can he recognize her? Maybe it's the dad bod. Who thought Wolverine would get a dad bod? So Logan was Wolverine's last film, and now Jeremy Renner has taken the... I'm just kidding. That doesn't look real at all. But it is his last movie, and he's never coming back, and this will never be worn. And all the cosplayers will wear the original trilogy suits. They're still good, though. He's too busy being casual. He won't be cool. And that's why Wolverine can't appear. But this can appear as a different person. Honestly, I actually like this version more than this version, just because this version always cussed a lot, and I'm a kid-friendly person, so I like the original one better, and he looks really cool. So yeah, please don't be mad at me. Please don't unsub. It's my opinion. We all have our own opinions. Please. At least the MCU takes care of its timeline. So back with what I finally figured out. I found an article that said this. We spoiled the whole ending of Darkish Phoenix. Man, they're making another one of those shows? They've made 3 of them now. So now with Darkish Phoenix, so it's time to say goodbye about blah blah blah. Okay, here's how it goes. So let's speak in regards to the time journey factor first, because it's the largest situation that throws individuals off. The unique movie timeline in chronological order for previous, today's, future, previous. Well, these guys know the titles. Okay, here we go. Went like this. First Class. And is something going wrong? Oh my gosh. Oh my. Okay. So here we go. First Class. X-Men Origins Wolverine. X-Men 1. X2. The Last Stand. The Wolverine. That's how it goes. That doesn't make any sense. But, here we go. The body store... What in the world is up with it? Anyway. Gosh. The story of Days of Future Past set in apocalyptic future through the Sentinel robots to have destroyed... destroyed the world of the request to get rid of all mutants. Takes place on the finish of that timeline, a number of years after the Wolverine. In that horrible future, they skip Wolverine again. They ship Wolverine again in time to 1973 to attempt to forestall that robotic apocalypse from occurring, and he succeeds. The web, when I looked on this, it said the net, so I guess it's the web now. The web. impact here. That's the whole lot. There's the whole lot that came about after. Oh my! They ruined it. The web impact there's that the whole lot that came about after 1973 was wiped out from historical past. Okay, so everything after 1973, which means that X-Men 1, X-Men 2, your favorite, X-Men Last Stand, blah, was my favorite when I was young, and all these other movies that came after that, yeah, the original trilogy's done. So it never existed. So that means that Mystique can die without her being in the original trilogy, because the original trilogy never happened, you see? I know you're thinking that it's impossible, but I figured it out. It's too late now, because Dark Phoenix is the worst X-Men movie of all time. Xavier doesn't even own the school anymore. Jean Grey owns the school, but she turned into a bird in flight after she died. I never thought that'd be possible. But considering the look on this guy's face, I guess anything is possible now. I finally figured out the X-Men timeline. You guys can now rest. You can finally rest. But that's okay, because they're about to reboot it next time. The first poster for the MCU's X-Men. I'm just kidding. But they will reboot it now, because we know what is the juggernaut of, well, Hollywood right now. It's Marvel. Marvel! So I'm going to explain all the movies. Not in timeline order, but the year they came out. X-Men 1. Weird man. Weird girl. He meets weird girl. They go to school together. And the president becomes a mutant. X2. The Best. The Last Stand. X-Men Origins of Wolverine. X-Men First Class. Weird man and his childhood friend team up with random people. And the guy from Friday the 13th. A main character makes weird faces along the way. You liked it? Yes. Take my hand. Yeah. The Wolverine. Weird man goes to Japan and somehow loses his powers. Days of Future Past, you know about that one. Deadpool, confusing movie with Francis. X-Men Pop Plugs. Why did I say it like that? Weird movie with weird man. First time this dude does that. Logan, rated R. The New Mutants hasn't even come out yet. Yes, that picture will be in your nightmare. Chris Claremont, I don't even know what that is. Deadpool. Hey, that girl from Joker. Oh, Dark Phoenix. First of all, I love this poster. I love how tiny this part is, and then how huge everything else is. And this just looks constipated. And this just looks like he failed his homework. And this just looks like he got the stench. And this just looks like he got on the toilet. And this one is where he's wondering why he's making this video. And this one is where he sees the sunset. This one is where he rubs blow pop on his face. This one is where you use too much wet makeup. And this guy looks like he's about to give him the cheese. And this guy's the one telling her not to eat the cheese. And this is her eating the cheese. It's all connected. And this is who made the cheese. And now she has become the cheese. And now he's eating the cheese. And now he's not sure about the cheese. And this is what the cheese does. And this is the person that made the cheese before they made the cheese. This is what cheese does to you, people. Ooh, look! Colby Jack! So there you go. I did the whole timeline of X-Men, and I just subscribed to you the synopsis. Literally, it's about cheese. Don't sue me, okay? Or else I will sue you. But please, it's really about cheese. You must believe me. This is about cheese. Do not Google the plot. This is about someone who eats the cheese, and the one person says not to eat the cheese, and the person that made the cheese is weird, so yeah. I would like if you guys made a bunch of fan posters and posted them on videos and stuff. You can make more if you want. Like editing the Dark Phoenix posters, getting out all the characters that don't really mean that much, and get the cheese characters, or make your own poster of the cheese. Until then, see you next time!